So creation has happened on various levels. Looking at our own physical creation, what it is, and everything else that you see. It is so magnificent and at the same time, it is so limited. Everything that you know as physical creation is just the mischief of 5 elements. If somebody plays a prank on you, it's fun, at least if you're a little open. If you're not the kind to blow your top, it's fun. But every day in and day out, if they go on playing the prank on you, then you don't want to have anything with these pranks. So this is a way of creation and the longing to go beyond it. People who want to go beyond it is not because they are the blowing the top kind. They have enjoyed the prank sufficiently. But a time comes when you want to go beyond the prank. So this mischief of 5 elements, so magnificently put together, whatever hand or eye put this together, put it together too well, so well that it could be an eternal trap. When I say a trap, trap is something. If you enter any kind of trap, trap means it traps you into some sense of limitedness. If you say, I'm trapped, what you're saying is, your freedom has been curtailed and your life has been made into a limited possibility. That's a trap. Definitely the physical in the existence is a trap because it limits you. What could have been boundless gets limited. In that context, physical creation is a trap. So the wise of the past devised many methods as to how to break the trap, how to go beyond the trap. When you're in it, enjoy it, but at the same time, you're constantly looking for a way to get out of it. The foolish way is, he starts enjoying it and he forgets that he has to go beyond it. There is nothing wrong, anyway you're trapped, let's enjoy the trap. After all, it's a magnificent trap, not an ordinary trap, a fantastic trap, but still a trap. So when you're in it, you enjoy it, but don't make a philosophy, I want to enjoy the trap, I want to enjoy the trap. That means you will have no longing to go beyond the trap. So the way of the yogi is to enjoy the trap when he's in it, but he's working to transcend the trap all the time. If you look at Krishna, his life is absolute acceptance of the trap that he is in, and he thoroughly enjoys the trap. But you open that little blue book and see, he's discarding the trap. He's constantly aware the limitations of the trap and he wants to go beyond. And he wants everybody to go beyond.
Do you believe in fate, Neo?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
I know exactly what you mean. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Matrix?
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself.
Right now, we're inside a computer program?
Is it really so hard to believe? Your clothes are different, the plugs in your arms and head are gone. Your hair has changed. Your appearance now is what we call residual self-image. It is the mental projection of your digital self.
This isn't real.
What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. This is the world that you know. The world as it was at the end of the 20th century. It exists now only as part of a neural interactive simulation that we call the Matrix. You've been living in a dream world, Neo. This is the world as it exists today.
Welcome to the desert of the real. What is the Matrix? Control. The Matrix is a computer-generated dream world, built to keep us under control in order to change a human being into this.
No. I don't believe it. It's not possible.
I didn't say it would be easy, Neo. I just said it would be the truth.
Stop. Let me out. Let me out. I want out.
Okay, yesterday during the talk, you mentioned the movie The Matrix.
Yes.
Can you tell something more about that? Do people live in a matrix kind of surrounding?
Yes, the basic message, the underlying the matrix, is that what humans conceive to be reality, their daily life and so on, is ultimately a kind of dreamlike existence. And another part of that message is that it is possible to wake up out of that dreamlike existence. And perhaps that explains the success of that movie, because deep down, perhaps there is a realization in people that there's a truth there. And so that, of course, it's not quite as it is shown in the film. I'm not saying that we are being controlled by machines, but what we are being controlled by is our own minds that is totally conditioned by the past. Our minds with the continuous mental noise, the compulsion to think continuously and to identify with every thought that comes. That's the dreamlike state.
I hate this place, this zoo, this prison, this reality, whatever you want to call it. I can't stand it any longer. It's the smell, if there is such a thing. I feel saturated by it. I can taste your stink. And every time I do, I fear that I've somehow been infected by it. It's repulsive, isn't it? I must get out of here. I must get free. And in this mind is the key, my key.